What's up, guys? You can tell by my face about this video that I'm about to react to. The Conservative Twins, this was like last week. The title of it is Black Teens Loot and Destroy Wawa in Philadelphia. That place is slowly turning into Chicago, but let's go ahead and get into this.
Everybody check out the niggas.
Man, they possessed as heck, though. Like the demon got into them. Look at this.
Oh, is that the security guard walking out?
Look at this BS. What is she saying?
Oh, y'all gonna make my sandwich, you gonna keep recording. I wouldn't make you a damn sandwich either. I don't know if you would the rest of them niggas. I was gonna make you a sandwich and watch you walk out.
And not even pay for it.
Hey, man, this white supremacist getting out of control. White supremacist strikes again. Hey, there's like this, what should I call this? It's like a flash mob. Yeah, it's a flash mob, but there's like, it's like a subculture within the black community. You think it's just in the black community, huh? Sounds kind of racist. I mean, I'm sure there's some video somewhere where some white kids are doing something, but I'm sure this has some Asian kids in there somewhere. I mean, I'm just saying this happens every day.
Yeah.
In black neighborhoods, huh? Yeah, I don't see this happening. I don't see white kids. So what you trying to say? You noticing a trend? Yeah. I mean, you don't see white kids doing this. You don't see Asian kids. You see some Latino kids doing it. But it's like inner cities. Most of what people of their complexions are a little bit darker than the Caucasian. Yeah, let me say this. Why? Okay, when like cops, how they treat. Okay, y'all say cops don't treat black people right. Yeah, you wonder. You know why, don't you? I mean, do you think they just hate black people, or when they run into black people, it just gets crazy? Like what happened on 9/11 when they flew those planes in the buildings? I'm pretty sure Muslims was looked at differently. It's not. Oh yeah. You see what I'm saying? They're treated differently. Yeah. They're treated different because it's just human nature. Yeah. So when a cop comes into contact with black people, like I'll give you a point. Depends on what the black person look like too. If he's in a suit and he's driving a Porsche, it's gonna treat him different. But if if he come up on a dude, he's driving a vehicle that's lowered and his pants is around his knees and he's got a do-rag on, he smells like weed.
Yeah, he's selling that at this point at you. Up to no good.
Yeah, like there's a stereotype like that black people's gonna rob you. Like whenever I try to get an acting role in Hollywood, they was always having me playing like some nigga and I was robbing people. I was a thug. Yeah. That's because that's how society sees black people.
Exactly.
For the most part. Like when I used to catch shoplifters. Ross dressed for us, right? Well, you had to go there again, huh? You loved that job, didn't you? Dog, we used to work in Ross Dress for Less. We was in a heavily Hispanic area, right? It was like 85%. It was like Orange County. It was all you see is white and Latino, right? And I shit you not, I'm not making this up. Soon as a nigga would walk in the store, he would always steal something. Yeah. I would only see one a day. You could totally tell he wasn't from Orange County. You could totally tell he was from LA. Like, it's just, we are a product of our environment. Yeah. That job made me racist as fuck.
Oh, man.
As soon as I see a black person, I got me a nigga. And that job made me racist as hell because over several years at that job, that's who when it came to shoplifting, I was in contact with either somebody that was a legal immigrant, who could speak English, or it was a black dude. And you know what I hated about that job? Because we would go from store to store. Sometimes I'll be in a Hispanic area. Sometimes, and I hated going to the white areas because I could never catch anybody. I was like, I know these white people are stealing. They're just smarter than me. No, you trust them white people. I was catching all kinds of white people. Those little white girls in jewelry, I was getting them every day. Oh, I caught on that too. The little white girls. They be out there the little white girls would be like, just like putting on drugs, like, oh, I like this. But then they'd be like, oh, I don't like it, but it's still in their hand. They act like they put it on the shelf and it go right in the fucking pocket. Yeah, white people, when it comes to stealing, they're just much more professional. Black people like
You're stupid.
It was totally unprofessional. We're going to say it like this. Is that the camera? There's the camera right there.
You're so stupid.
You're looking at something like, coffee.
You're so stupid.
They just grab a bunch of mercenaries, walk up to us in front of the store. You see a car pull up, they run out the damn store. And then they be like, what we trying to say is niggas when it comes to shoplifting, it's so obvious. No, it's just, man, it's just, I think it's frustrating because you see, every time I happen, when you see stuff like this, it's always black kids. Like, this has been an ongoing problem in Philadelphia and in the inner cities all over the country. Here's another video. This is like 5 years ago.
We got this video from publicly available social media posts. It shows the crowd of about 500. Police say most were 12 to 17 years old. Officers tried to disperse the crowd, and that's when the teens began hopping on cars and throwing those glass bottles at officers. In some images, you can see them really daring officers to escalate the situation. Police instead decided to wait things out and contain the crowd, not making any arrests.
So that's why this is a problem.
And that's why y'all get them.
Yeah. And over time, it's going to get worse and worse because our police officers and our cities and our city officials, they're not doing nothing about it. This has been an ongoing problem for over a decade, but nobody's doing anything. And it's just going to continue to fester and get worse. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't do that. I remember I was like, catch shoplifters in California. I would keep catching this one guy. He didn't speak no English. He was obviously Mexican. Right, and I would catch him. This dude was fill up duffel bags full of clothes. I called the cops. The cops would come and take him away. Yeah. 2 weeks later, this dude's walking right back up in the store here. Wearing all the stuff that's obviously from the store.
Come on.
I arrest him again. This time I chase him, and now I catch him. I bring him back in the same cop car. I'm like, didn't I just arrest this dude 2 weeks ago? You wrote him up for burglary. Why is he still coming to my store? Right. He said, well, just between me and you, don't tell nobody, but after I process his report, I'm going to drive down the street and I'm going to drop him off. I was like, why is that? He said, well, my hands are tied. We can't do nothing. I was like, why? He's illegal.
Illegal?
Yeah, and it's all because of our politicians, all because of our government. They're not willing to enforce the country's laws.
Come on,
one
man.
more thing, black people, if y'all want to stop being mistreated, or just being seen a certain way. Stop acting like y'all, I hate to say it, animals. That was a damn good show. For more damn good shows, click the video link right here or the link in the description box. Don't forget to red pill the morons in the comment section below. Yeah.
Alright, so that was a reaction. And like you just said, Wolf, the politicians not doing the job. It's pretty much like you're catching them and then releasing them like within the next week or so, you know. And these people continue to keep doing the same thing because they're not held accountable. Now, if they were in there in the jail a little bit longer, they will have time to think. They will have time to think of what they just did. But no, these people continue to keep getting lighter sentences. And, you know, with the new Supreme Court justice that we got, when she was going through that little trial, like, it was like a simulation where they would just ask her questions. They're like, oh, they were asking questions because they think she was dumb because she was like, no, that's not the thing. Even when she was speaking, she wasn't using common sense. Just like with the Democrats. I mean, that's what all the base that they don't have no logic at all. When he asked her a simple question, what is a woman? Well, I mean, I don't understand what you mean by that. What do you mean you don't understand? what do you mean by that? And then she gonna say, I'm not a biologist. Duh, you're not a biologist. Just answer the question what a woman is. I know for sure you would answer the question what a black woman is. I know you would answer that. But yeah, with this going on, I already seen some videos of how Philadelphia looks. I don't even want to go over there to see what it look like, because I know down here in that man is bad. And you know it's getting worse because nobody's not going to do nothing. You know, unless the right person gets in, you know, November, but you know, it all goes back to the end of the day. You can't worry about too much. You know, even with me, you don't have to really pray to God and all of this, and he's going to put, you know, people in power for a reason. Like he put Joe Biden in the office, you know, for more people to wake up. Because let's just be real. If he never went in the office, we would have never seen the bull crap of the Democrats and what they're doing. Just to be real, if you like, to see all these policies, because I was blind to them, you know, because like I said, I was young. I didn't know. I wasn't even involved in politics. But now that I know, and these decisions are going to be affecting us on our day-to-day lives, you have no choice but to go with something that's going to make more sense and to stop having this whole rhetoric that you're oppressed. That right there is racist within itself, saying that you can't be racist because you're oppressed. That doesn't make any sense. Anybody can be racist as long as you are a human being. People gonna always have their dislikes about something, and it might be towards somebody else. It might be bias, like how black people are now towards white people. Bias. Every white person is racist, evil. That's what's going on in their mind. And even I'm gonna close this video shortly, but just talking about of how they catching and releasing them, like that Memphis shooter. He was in there like for 11 months and then he got released like that for aggravated assault and attempted murder. Now I gotta do more reading up on that, but it was unfinished business pretty much. When he got in jail, he finished what he said. He followed through with what he was gonna do, what caused him to get him in jail. He followed through what he was planning to do. Aggravated assault, carjacked somebody, and killed some people. But anyway, we really want to pray for our world and our country, because right now things are just going south. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new, and thank you for the new subscribers. Those words, I'm out.